UBC, inspiring Uganda.
The Journey program on UBC TV is brought to you by Plascon, Color Your World.
Hello viewers, my name is Kusima Irene, businesswoman, a leader, and I'm glad to be on this program. Kusima Irene, I'm a born-again woman, a mother, and a wife. Not only that, I'm a businesswoman, a leader in the music industry, and also a leader in the Jakoma. The passion, it is just a talent. I was born to be talented. I used to see my talent ever since I was young, and people, they used to appreciate my talent. From school, I was there performing, church, and then I started singing my own music, and people, many have been inspired. As me, Kusima Irene, I love praising and worshiping God, because whenever I see myself, I see it is because if it wasn't God, I wouldn't be here today. So that's why I sing with all my heart. For me, Kusima Irene, NRM is my party, and I'm so proud of it. For me to sing political music, it is because I'm one of the person who got a chance from the village, that when President Museveni was appointing people to work in AGOA at that moment. So I'm one of the person who got the chance. So when I sing with all my passion, because I support my party very much. In politics, for me, at first I came as an aspiring vice president of WUMA. It is because many people, many musicians spotted me during the campaign of NRM. So they used to see that how much I'm supportive to my fellow musicians and also in the community. So according to WUMA, by then things were not moving very well. So many people approached me. They wanted me to do what? To come in that position so that I can support in music industry. Since WUMA, they didn't go through with the elections, so here the vision came with Eddie Kenzo. He had a similar vision with mine. So we had to join together in UNMF, whereby they elected me as a leader in vice president of Bunyoro Kitara Musician Association. And right now, they elected me too in the position of treasurer for women Uganda in the music industry. In the position, it is all handling man of musicians. You know, as women, we need to do saving, we need to do different business where that we can get income. So as people, they have seen me that I'm a faithful, transparent, hardworking, and also connected. So they can see that I have the potential to make my fellow women to be strong and succeed in life. In this music industry, one has to know every person, the likes and dislikes of the person. So in order to be in the society, you have to be cooperative with your fellow people. So for me, Irene Kusima, I'm always passionate in whatever I do. So people, they always see me that when I spot to do something, I do it with all my heart and I make sure that I succeed. Many musicians, some of them, I have inspired them to know God. And you can see most musicians now, they can sing gospel music. Because before they used to think that gospel music is something to be there in just church, crusades and wherever. But here when I came, I taught people to learn, to know how to benefit in their talents. Because whatever God gives us, we should benefit from them. So we use money to go to producers, write music and everything. So I had to teach them also about the copyright law, whereby I had a strong team with Kenzo, who also has been excelling music worldwide. So that's why we had to join together to fight to make sure that we get our copyright law. It is very important. One, to have knowledge is very important, because this life, there are many opportunities. Opportunities comes for those people who are ready. So that's why it is very important always to study, to have the knowledge. That's why you see me, Kusima Irene, whenever I get a chance, to go to study so that I can acquire more knowledge, I do so. And I continue telling people out there not to give up on education whenever there is a chance. So I have been graduating by getting different certificates. There is one time I went to learn about the skilling, to learn more about the skilling, though our President Museveni had given us a chance in AGOA to learn, but I wanted to be skilled more. So I engaged with AHI. Yes, I remember I graduated. It was a certificate of international, the certificate of UK. I got it when it came to practical work. I was the best in doing practical. So I have been also lobbying for other people now. I'm going to take the same thing to Jinja, Kampala, to my fellow musicians, also not only to base on music, but also to do some other things which can bring them income. As you see, musicians, the moment I went to learn about the practical, the skilling, more about the skilling, I used to spend a lot in doing makeup. Whenever I get someone to do for me makeup, like I'm coming here on the TV show, I had to pay 50K. When it comes to shooting videos, I pay like 500. So I decided to say, why not? That I can learn so that I can also save that money. As you can see me right now, this makeup, I have done it by myself. So that means the way I used to do expenditure, spending money all the time, then right now I can save the money. As a businesswoman, there are many things I do. I do bridal business. I have a restaurant business. As you can see, again, makeup, hairstyling, fashion designer, I can do that. I'm a singer. Not only being a singer, I can also write music. So, businessically, at least I have some knowledge. To compose a song, some other people, they go for studies, but me as Kusima, I'm gifted and talented. So for me, also I got the anointing from God. First and foremost, before doing anything, for me, I first put God first in everything I do. That's why perhaps I become successful. When you are married, you have to be submissive and respectful to your husband, and also to make sure that wherever you do, your husband knows everything. So that one keeps a family, one to trust each other. That is very important. And as a wife, me, I'm always supportive to my husband. I always give him ideas where that eventually he can see success in them. So whenever I also have something, he stands by my side because I always stand by him and I don't let him down. So that is very important also in life. And also keeping time is very important. And whenever you are doing something, you should have a vision and a target. So when you have a target, automatically you will achieve because you will not give up. Even the Bible tells us to respect our husbands. So I tell women out there, even if you have money, but to tell you the truth also, you need love. Without love, I don't think you can manage. For me, love is very important in my life, or to be loved with the people who are around me. I make sure even if those who doesn't love me, I try my best to make sure that they can trust me, and so that you can move. And some things, people, they have to have a limit in everything and to understand their obligations. As a woman has to be submissive to a man and respect their husbands, but also men, they have to respect their wives. Because some men, they don't understand that when they are not around women, they suffer a lot, supporting their kids and what. Some, even the families, they chase them from their properties that they worked for. So it is very important for a husband to be protective to their wife and to support in every way possible, to make sure that he's around or not around, the family can continue succeeding in life. Whenever God has blessed you with something, you don't need to keep it by yourself. And the first foremost, before even going outside, you need to start with the people who are around you. So for me, even if I'm supporting people outside there, but I don't need to leave my family too, because they have showed me that they really want my talent. Also, they are inspired. They want to do so. So who am I not to refuse, not to support them? And yet I'm seeing good things coming for me. So that's why I support them too. Most of my kids, they saw me when that time I'm standing as a vice president in UMA. By then when I came, I had few songs, but they saw me that I used to release a song almost every month, and they saw the vibe out there. Whenever I stand as a woman to sing dancehall music, me, I can sing all types of music, but my children were inspired to see a new mother who is at home. Is different also from the other side, the look, the changes of dress codes, the hair, everything. So they got inspired. I'm is a balanced but like a fire. Hati gonu tuguzina tetumanyire kara. Doro mulungu mutobagazina kale. Everybody say that. Kusima Irene say that. Gospel music tuzinagano. Nituchakara nitugumenyeka. Me, I have different music. I have Swahili. I have songs in English, Runyoro. I have many. There is a song that I sang to inspire people who are getting married. You know, when I saw that people, they are doing homosexuality and wherever, it is not appropriate according to the Bible. So I had to sing the song called Obufumbo. True love, eva mumutima munda. It's such a good feeling, inogwa kugonza. Engozi zirubatira mu misayi. Ekwatagaine nogoa kugonza. Ruhanga kahanga Adamu na Eva. Buli muntu akahangirwa mubezi. Obufumbo nibo bamwami n'omukyara. Baswerangaine mu bufumbo burukwera. So that song, it means that God created Adam and Eve. True love is for a man and a woman, according to the Bible. I think when people, during lockdown, many people, if you didn't change the mindset, then I don't know, because you saw what happened. People have to think, to be creative on how to create jobs. And this time, we need each other. So it is very important, as I have told you, always to give someone a chance. Because you may never know what comes out by supporting everybody. For me, Kusima Irene, everything what I do, people, they can see that I'm truthful. And what you see me outside is what is inside. Me, I'm a person who is straightforward. If I tell you that such a thing, I will do it, I'll do it. Once I tell you that I cannot make it, I cannot. I'm not here to lie. A person. I'm saying it is also a gift from God. As I have told you, Kusima Irene, wherever I do, I first pray to God to lead me and to guide me. So when you guide yourself, sometimes you end up getting problems. But the journey, when you are moving with God, automatically, even if you find some challenges, God will always fight for you. That man is a Pakistani man. That man, when he came to Uganda at first, he came just to visit and to go. He's the man who told me he wanted to take him to some country, but not his. He wanted to take me to some country. He requested me to get a passport and whatever. But me, as a person, I'm a person who thinks straight. Like the country where he wanted to take me, I don't have my relatives there. So here I sat and I thought twice. I'm like, if I go there, what if the relationship, sometimes the relationships are up and down. What if the love is not there? Who can be there to protect me? Me, as a woman, I told him, if you know that you really love me and you're ready to settle with me, why not stay in my country? First get a citizenship, then we can go and come back wherever we like. Because if you are to take me to your country, that is a different case. But another country, no, I will not allow. But he respected me. He had to choose my decision. And at that moment, by the way, my husband, he came when he doesn't know English well. I had to teach him first to learn English. I had to take him to different people, introduce him to my relatives everywhere. But he has never disappointed me, because my family, they told me, Irene, that man is good for you. And not only that, before coming in my life, already the prophecies, they used to prophesy about my life, telling me that how I'm going to marry a white man. And I myself, as I have a gift of prophecy. Yes, God used to show me through dreams that I'm going to marry a white man, and it came to pass. In the journey of music, first of all, to be cooperative with my fellow musicians, to love them, and always to be supportive. So whenever people come to me for any support, I don't hesitate to support, because I know in this world we don't want people who are poor. And in order to help others, it is just because some people, they don't know that God blesses us so that we can bless other people. In the world blessing them, we are serving God. And when people, they are poor, there are a lot of calamities. But when you stand with people and make them also to be strong as you are, that means even the children who are coming, they will always have that heart, and we make a strong nation. The challenges are many. That before, some people, they used to do what? To steal our music. Some, they steal social medias and wherever. But right now, since we have got a copyright law, I'm very sure that the copyright is going to handle some people.
Copyright means what?
Copyright is want to have rights on your creativity. So as a musician, there is a percentage you should get as a person who sings. There is the writer. The writer gets also the people of the sound who has made like a producer who have created sound. All of us, we have to benefit in that work. But you find some people, it is because of lack of knowledge, they always, because they have studied IT and wherever, they take disadvantage, they take an advantage, of the people who are ignorant. So when it comes to copyright, we have the offices where we can go and report such a people like that. A woman who is out there, you should know what you want. And whenever you know what you want, look for the people who can help you to achieve what you want. It is very important. Many women out there, some, they may be still wishing that I wish I could sing music. It's not too late to sing. It's not too late. There is time for everybody. So it is good to start than just complaining. It is good to start. There are some people out there, they have their music, but sleeping with them in their homes, putting for their relatives to listen and enjoy. Here they have to think that it is now business. They should look for the sectors where they should gain out of their contents. This is the time that we have associations like UNEMF. It is an association which takes all musicians in Uganda. Here, when we can sit and suggest about what is going on, and we debate about it and see how we can sensitize people also to teach them about God. So as you see, Kusima Irene, I'm a gospel musician and I serve God with all my heart. So when you are in that sector, you can even approach your fellow musician. You can't just come from nowhere. When you are with them, interacting with them, that's when you can also guide them in the right way. First, to make them to be your friends. Secondly, to inspire them, to show them the future, the other way around. So this is now, I'm appealing to the people, media personnel out there, to help us always also to support gospel music. Because also here comes with the people of medias who put lower small time to give time for music industry, gospel side. You know, when also you show the musicians, promoters who are giving money, hiring people to sing, you find them not hiring the gospel musicians apart from those who have made it to shine. So it is also important for every person to play part also to serve God. So if they give us that chance, also to show that also musicians, they can make money on stage, not only on social medias, but on what? Stage. This goes back to you people who are also playing music. As in, we are in the music industry. This platform, our President Kenso he has brought all sectors of different categories of musicians. So here, I appeal also to the pastors out there who always see that these musicians, they see them on the way around. But it is very important that God gave them a word to bring it to the people who doesn't hear or go to churches and wherever. Here to come and bring the message of God and inspire people so that people can stop doing things like the way you have said, drugs and what. So if pastors are not coming to them, how will they know to go to the right path? This is the time. Salim Saleh, what he told the people who used to go to Guru, what I remember, he told them to make one association, to do what? To engage themselves and make one what? Association, which our President Kenzo has done. That he allowed other associations to come and plug in UNF. So some people, you know, as you know, some are big-headed. But with the time, that's why I'm appealing to the government to give all the powers to UNMF so that other people, they can see. Because some people, they want to see. But I believe right now, since our president has accepted the copyright law to enforce it, now maybe they will understand. But our door at UNMF is always open. And our Kenzo, President Kenzo, with a team, with all the cabinet, for us, we are ready to receive people and work together. In future plan, there are many things that you are ready to see. At per now, it is just a quarter, you have not yet seen yet. But all I pray to all people always to support us, to support also people who are ready to serve the government. Because all we want to do, as you can see, right now I'm a director and a coordinator of Bunyoro Kitara in Jekoma. Jekoma is a grassroots community monitoring alliance, whereby it does its work. It is between the government and the community to monitor the programs of the government. Here comes the wealth creation, here comes the emioga, here comes the health, education, we can say about the roads and all those stuff, agriculture. So when it comes to Jekoma, it is a monitoring system that whereby we want, whenever the government is doing things for the community, that people in the grassroots, they are benefiting. We don't want people to hate the government. We want people to enjoy the what? The government, because they have been working so hard, but people, they can't see because they are not sensitized enough. It is our duty to sensitize people so that they can know the programs and the offices where they can go. Some people, they are out there, some people are still being stolen from their lands, others they don't get when it comes to scholarships, they don't reach to the people, you know. Out there on the ground, they are children who their families are not well off, but they are knowledgeable. They have IQ and they are trying so hard to perform very well, but it is because lack of money. And when it comes to give the scholarships, those people, they don't get chance, as you can see. So for us, when the government has brought scholarships, we have to go to the ground and to make sure who is the right person has to benefit from that. When it comes to the roads, you see some people, they can come with the proposals of making roads for the government, and the government releases money and they are working so hard. For them, they believe that they have done their part, but out there people still continue to complain. So it is our job to always to do what? To sensitize people and to make sure to know the offices that are handling, and to always make sure that they are doing the best quality, so that people, they don't do what? Complain. Like other things, we shall be doing that. One has to love his country. I love my country. I love my president. And I appreciate at least what they can do for us. If you can compare other countries, what is happening, security is very important. And our President Museveni has done that. And one president, he has 2 hands, 2 legs. If we don't come up to support him so that the work can do what? Move very well. He's a human being too. But all I can tell you, kusima in me I always do, because I'm meant to do things in order to support others. That is very important. I use my business per now, but I believe one day, one time, the government will support me and I do more. My appeal to the musicians and the entire country, always seek peace. Peace is very important. Also, to have knowledge. One has to do a research before complaining. It is very important. Do a research, approach the right offices where people can help you. Don't just sit backwards and expect people to come from wherever they are to come to look for you. It is true that you should also stand as a person to look where you can be helped instead of being there, not happy, complaining, blah, blah. The woman watching me there, I know you are a strong woman, never give up. No, believe in yourself, work hard. And women, please, let us work hard. Things of getting free things are not good. They may end up putting you in danger. So I appeal to you, be a woman, stand up to work, to make sure that you are important in the society. My beloved husband, Tariq, I love you so much. Tista Restaurant, the manager, I love you too much. My children, all of them, I love you so much. Thank you very much. Nitas the writer, Jekoma, UNMF, all of them. I thank you very much. Continue doing so. Even NRM people and all people at large, those ones who support Kusima Irene Music and the things I do. May God bless you. And my pastor, I can't forget. I say all this for God and my country. Thank you very much.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello, viewers again. Thank you for tuning on UBC. I love you very much because you have been with me from when we started, and we are continuing on the series, I Am a Soldier. We are focused on this book, and what I'm teaching today is part of the content that is here. But today I will be diagrammatic. I'll be explaining some spiritual stuff using the diagram, and I request you to just be with me, focus with me on this chart. So I want to explain the whole spiritual realm and how it operates. So we see that in the Bible, we read about angels, and then we read about demons, and then we read about human beings. And God says he is spirit, and we are created in his image. Now, all that can be very, very confusing. And then we hear about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And some people get totally confused. Actually, some of the religions, they even challenge and say, how can you have God the Son? That means God got married and had a wife. They don't understand the whole thing. So that's the puzzle that I want to explain here as I draw. And so I just request you to go with me. My handwriting is not very good, but hopefully I can grammatically do this on computer so that it can be very clear. But for the sake of these few minutes of teaching, let's come here. So here we have God. God is spirit. This is the spirit realm. God is spirit. And all creation, physical, spiritual, all creation was created by God. He is the creator. He is the unmade maker. That's why Genesis chapter 1 says, in the beginning, God. So what it is referring to is God the creator. This is God. I'm just using my drawing, but just go with me pictorially to understand. And then we get to know it through the Bible that there is the Father, and there is the Son, and there is the Holy Spirit. Now, theologians have come up with the word that combines these and calls it Trinity. Trinity is simply a description of three in one God in three persons. So the word Trinity is not in the Bible, no, but the word God the Father is in the Bible. The word Son is in the Bible, and the Holy Spirit is in the Bible. But the three, to understand them theologically, is where the word Trinity comes from. Three persons, one God. Okay, now let's go down to what I really want to explain. What I want to explain is this is God, and this is Spirit. This is Spirit. So God is Spirit. That means you can't touch God. You can touch His creation. You can touch whatever, but you can't touch God with your hands. He's Spirit. And so let's go down and see. So when we read the Bible, we see angels. So God, who is a spirit, created spirit beings called angels. So here, I'll say, I'll draw something like this and say, this is angels. So this is angels created by God. And so when we read the Bible again, of which I don't have the time to spend explaining each verse in the Bible, but we will notice that as we read the Bible, we will see that in the spirit world, there are those called demons and those called angels. Now, to clarify what this is all about, I want to focus us on something very, very interesting. So I want to focus us on something interesting that God is. Let me fix this. Okay. So God is spirit and angels are spirit. However, when we read the Bible, we see that among these angels, there were archangels. We read about Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel, and all that. And among the archangels, those are the leaders of angels, we have Lucifer. We have Lucifer. So when we read Lucifer, who was also the angel in charge of beauty and glory, Lucifer rebelled against God. Lucifer rebelled against God. And a big portion of the angels who were under Lucifer, so I will call it this portion led by Lucifer, who we also call